So today we are going to learn how to for students, because a lot of the students that I have spoken with, even in my college classes and in high school, have been struggling with sustaining their attention during this time of online learning. And so many of you may not have had to take notes on your own completely independently before this time. And so this is an awesome way to make sure that you are, one, continuing to pay attention throughout your teacher's lectures, whether they're through a PowerPoint or a video, and it will help you keep learning the material that you are supposed to be learning online instead of just completing the assignments. So we are going to get into it. It is super easy, and I'm going to take the notes in this style as I tell you step by step how to do Cornell notes. The first thing you will do when you have your lined piece of paper and your writing utensils that you want to use is draw a vertical line from the top of your paper almost to the bottom, leaving about 5 lines at the end. And then you draw a horizontal line all the way across. These are your 3 sections. At the top, you should always put the title of the lesson that you are taking notes on, and then your class, your name. Just make sure everything's organized so right away you know what you are looking at. We are going to start in the big right-hand box. This is where you will take all of your notes throughout the lecture. Your notes consist of anything like names, dates, important vocabulary definitions, anything that you would normally write down or that the teacher would tell you to write down. Something important with Cornell notes is that visuals are also used, which is awesome to keep your attention. Again, this is done throughout the lecture, so you should be taking notes as you are watching the PowerPoint or the video that your teacher is giving you. Highlighting, bolding can also be forms of visual. So anything that stands out to you, that is where it will go. And then on the left box, the little column that you made, this will be for your key words and ideas. And even afterwards, you can use this as sort of a study guide or a vocabulary list. So again, on the left side, keywords and ideas from throughout the lesson. Please make sure that you write these key words and phrases next to the corresponding notes. So if you're taking notes on what the left-hand side of the box means in Cornell notes, you should write that right next to where you took those notes. You can do this throughout the lecture, or you can do it afterwards, whatever works best for you. And on the bottom, this bottom box that we left is for a summary. This is, of course, done after all of your lectures are completed and you have completed your notes. It is short, 2 to 3 sentences about what the teacher has asked of you and wants you to learn. And it's just very nice so you can glance over your notes and study from it and find what you're looking for if you're trying to find an answer to something. So again, the summary and or the keywords and ideas can be done afterwards. Just to recap, the right-hand side has very important information, left side has your vocab, and the bottom is a snippet of the information that you just learned. If you need to go back and write your keywords and phrases, that's when you would do it. And just to recap the process, we are going to draw one vertical line, one horizontal line, and then you label what you need to label. You can also label the 3 sections of the notes, the note section, the keywords, and the summary section if you need to. Then you take your notes as your teacher is giving a lecture. You write your keywords and ideas, you summarize, and then you can study. This is an easy way to organize notes to study, and some of you may not have had to do this by yourselves until you started online learning. And then whenever you are done, spruce up your notes, make sure they are okay. This is when you would do the summary section. And I will just leave that to you guys.